Hello, good afternoon, friends and family. So my name is Irving Medina. I'm making this video. Sorry, I'm making it on my phone instead of my laptop because my laptop's kind of messing up with the audio and stuff right now. So I wanted to make this video on intermittent fasting. A lot of people have been asking me how I did it, what I did. I basically lost 18 pounds in 4.5 weeks. Technically 26 in December, but I started about a month ago with intermittent fasting. So in this video, we're going to talk about what intermittent fasting is, what it does to your body, and why it helps and why it's the best diet pattern for anyone out there. So intermittent fasting is a diet pattern. Intermittent fasting is literally going periods of time without eating. Obviously fasting and intermittent, going periods of time without eating. Sometimes people do 12, 14, 16 hours, even 24 hours. I've done all of those since I did it for about 4.5 weeks. Actually, like 5 weeks. I'm still kind of doing it right now. So let me turn down this background music a little bit. Sorry, I just gotta have background music because I like it a lot. But anyway, so I'm gonna get into it. If you Google intermittent fasting, you're gonna see a bunch of different hybrid forms of it. What I did, I always say it's the hardest, easiest, hardest diet you could possibly do because it's so cost effective, it's so easy to keep track of, and it's very natural as well. It's painful because you get hungry for the first couple of days, but that's to be expected. So like I said, what it is you basically go 12 to 14 to 16, 18, even 24 hours without eating. And what that does is basically reduces your calorie. First of all, it reduces your calorie intake technically, and second, it allows your body. I'm not gonna get too much into the science of it because you can Google it like in like 2 minutes and it'll pop up. And HGH, it's produced with your pituitary gland to make up for the metabolism, because people are skeptical, like, oh well, if I'm not eating 6 meals a day to boost my metabolism, then that's gonna hurt my metabolism. And it's like that's a misconception because your body takes care of that. And ultimately, I wanted to start with this weight loss experiment because I was at basically 200 pounds. BMI scale says that I was overweight. I'm 5'10", 5'11" with shoes on. Says I'm overweight, right? And it doesn't take into account muscle, right? But nevertheless, I was just like, well, that's what the military goes off of. And if I wanted to go back into the military after college, just to have an option, I would hate for something like weight to be a disqualifying factor for me. I'm drinking ever more water, by the way. But so I would hate. So that's why I decided to do this cut phase, I guess, this cutting thing. I just want to lose weight, and this is great because it actually helped me stop drinking beer. And how that happened is I would come home after a long day of work or school, and I'm like, oh, I would kind of make an excuse to have a beer or two, and everybody knows once you have a beer or two, you start snagging on stuff, so that's how. And then it's late at night, so it's even worse for you. And as far as the 6 meal per day preparation, the meal prep thing, I think it's a gimmick for the average person like me who's working all day or is busy. You probably can't get out of work or school just to eat your chicken and broccoli. You know what I mean? So especially, it takes a lot of time and effort to do those meal plans. So a lot of people don't even maintain that diet discipline. So intermittent fasting is easy because you only have to cook once a day, if that. Technically you don't even have to cook. You can probably just eat like Subway every day. What I did though, I'm going to talk to you guys about what I did. What I did was I would wake up in the morning, about 6 a.m. and I would do cardio for about 30 minutes because it's been proven that your body, when you do cardio first thing in the morning, it burns more fat. Simple as that, right? Now, the thing with intermittent fasting is people think that you can eat whatever you want. That's a misconception too. If you're only going to be eating once a day, once or twice a day, um, you should probably be eating your nutrients, like your chicken breast or your protein, vegetables, fiber, all that stuff for your body. And as I was doing it, I got all the stuff that I showed you. I got all the stuff to show you guys what I took. I invested. I say I invested. This thing's like $8 at HEB. It's like the one a day vitamins. Um, Invested in it because eating once a day, I needed my vitamins. I wasn't gonna be eating a lot, so I need to get my vitamins. And then fish oil. You gotta have fish oil because it's just good for you, good for your heart and stuff. And I don't take pre-workout. I stopped taking pre-workout like the powder a long time ago. I just don't like the feeling. I would just take green tea pills. It's a healthier alternative, I guess. It's like $6 at the store, $7-8. It's just energy, like natural energy, and I take that before working out in the mornings, and then after working out, I would either eat my meal before going to work, or I would eat it at lunch. And the main meal that I ate, like I said, is you gotta have your protein, vegetables, and maybe a little bit of fiber or whole grains, which usually are from your vegetables and starches, but very small meals. And the thing about intermittent fasting is like, yeah, you're gonna get hungry. Some people are like wake up and want bacon and eggs. Like, yeah, you're gonna be hungry for the first 3 days. It sucks. It's painful, but that's the whole point. But it gets better. It gets easier after a while. It gets so much easier. Um, the first couple of days are super hard, but it gets better, right? So, and then your stomach shrinks, and then you don't even want to, like, after my first 3 days of intermittent fasting, I got home and it was a Saturday night. I usually drink a couple of beers to do like laundry and stuff. And I took a sip of beer, and like for the first time in my life, I was like, this is gross. I don't even want this. It was nasty. My body didn't even want it because it just didn't, and your body adjusts to that. It only takes the nutrients. So what you're basically doing is you're expending all the energy that you're taking in. Um, oh wow, hold on. Let me there's the HEB ad right here. But anyway. Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. Oh, so eating once a day, right? You got your meat, your and it's usually chicken or fish. Don't eat tilapia. Not the bag tilapia. Long story short, it's super bad for you, especially the one from China because the way they do it. I'm not saying to go to Whole Foods and spend $400 on like organic food or anything. Just buy like simple meals. Like I actually saved money from grocery shopping when I was cooking these one meals a day. And I did a bit of a hybrid too, because after I would get off work, I would work out again. So I'm basically doing two a days, right? And it was hard to go to sleep on an empty stomach, and that's the hard part. And if you're still watching this, that's the challenge. That's the true challenge, is going to sleep on an empty stomach. And eventually you get used to it, but it sucks. But what I did was a bit of a hybrid. After my workout, my evening workout, I would go home and either drink a protein shake or eat like a Greek yogurt. And just to have something, just for a little bit of protein. I knew I was going to lose some muscle, but I can gain it back super fast, if I, just eat protein and work out. So I was just trying to lose weight. So if you're trying to lose weight, ultimately it's just taking less calories. So a lot of people don't know this, but a little cracker is like 45 calories. And you literally have to run half a mile to burn that. And I mean, approximately, you know what I mean? You have to walk or run half a mile to burn those 4 to 5 calories. And, you know, the whole resting, burning metabolic rate, I wanted to get that in my head. I'm like, I want to burn exactly what I intake. So I was just burning through calories. I wasn't just burning through calories, I was actually digging through my fat storage. Uh, Once you're eating once a day, your body starts digging into your fat storage, and that's how you lose weight, you know? So intermittent fasting, I always recommend it because it's so easy to keep track of. You just eat once a day, eat a little snack right before bed, a little healthy snack right before bed. Keep doing that, you know. It's hard at first. It's really hard at first, but it helped me cut down on drinking, and it really helped me cut down on eating late at night. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of like crappy quality, but hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.